Hey there, good morning, I'm John. Today is Monday, January 15th, 2024. Welcome back to my daily vlog, my regular stand-up, where I get up each morning, turn on the lights and the camera, and talk about what I'm doing and what I have done to make content creation sustainable. I go through all of that because after a week off and coming back from CES, all of a sudden, like a whole bunch of new viewers and subscribers came to this vlog. I say a whole bunch. I don't know, 10, 20, 30 or something, which is, usually it's maybe one or two a day might pop in, new people. But every time there's a little influx of people here, I'm again surprised and grateful, of course. But this isn't, it's not an entertainment channel, really, right? It started as when I started to go full-time to see if I could do this as a way to keep myself on track. And so I'm always flattered and surprised when new people show up that I don't have a connection to already. That it tells me that there really is interest somewhat in seeing the journey of somebody it's ups and downs, that's for sure. I always hoped that it would be of value to people beyond my little bubble of influence, that people that weren't directly, related to me might find interest and value in this. And you could have just popped in, of course, to go, what is this? And you'll be gone soon, which I totally understand. This is a vlog. This is not, more of what I do on GenXGrownUp, but I'm happy that you stopped by, and I would be very happy if you chose to stay and, participate in this adventure. So speaking of the adventure, let's talk about, John, why weren't you doing the vlog last week? So, to recap, a couple weeks ago, about 3-4 weeks ago, right at the beginning of the new year, I was invited by my arcade to come out to CES to attend the show. A couple of days on the booth there with them, talking to people, meeting people, all really awesome. And all of this, plus another day to kind of go around on my own and see CES, to make some contacts, of which I did. I don't know how to encapsulate my entire journey, that entire week, into this vlog, other than just the high points. I met a lot of people who only knew me through GenXGrownUp and just came up and went, hey, I love your stuff, I like your channel. That was gratifying. A couple people wanted a picture, which is always weird to me because I'm, just this hillbilly that turned on the camera. But awesome and flattering. Really cool products coming out of CES. Not only did I get to drop them early, I created 8 pieces of content over 3 days at CES. Collectively, those videos, although most of them are 2-3 minutes a piece, I think they cranked out about, last time I looked, maybe 60,000 views across those 8. Some of them are more or less of interest to people. The people at my arcade, very, very gracious and kind. They had all nice things to say. I'm working on a summary report of my feedback on all the new products, based not only on my thoughts, but the thoughts of all the commenters and all the videos. So I'm aggregating that stuff together. It was tiring, though. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I'm always, I guess, if you watch regularly, like, your voice is always scratchy in the morning, John, to which you would not be wrong. But my sinuses, it's so dry in Nevada. My sinuses are so wrecked right now. I was chewing on ice last night just to kind of, to cool my throat, my sinuses some. It was a huge opportunity, and I think great things are going to come out of it. There are already some, percolations of things coming out of it, more opportunities. I was talking to my buddy Will over at 1980s Now via chat the other night, and he's like, how was it? And I just listed just a bunch of just adjectives, it was, or adverbs or whatever they were. Anyway, basically, like, exciting, terrifying, empowering, frightening. There's something right now in me that's kind of like, ooh, things are starting to happen. And it's not like I'm scared of success, but I'm like, oh, suddenly I'm doing things that people are paying attention to, and or doing things for an advertiser, or doing things, not that the videos I did this week, but there are opportunities coming to do things for an advertiser, and now you're doing something for somebody, not just for yourself. And there's there's a lot in my head. George is doing a bang up job trying to find some sponsorships and stuff, which is so much good is happening, but it's also very overwhelming, and I'm not complaining. It's we'll see when give it a month or so, let things simmer and see if all this is lip service or things start to come out of it, but we'll see. But really interesting stuff. I'll continue to talk about CES over the course of the week. I'm sure it's not all encapsulated here, but safe travel, good time, a little under the weather, new opportunities, productive, worthwhile. So that's enough for today's CES talk. Let's talk about stats. So you'll remember I have this personal low water mark of 10,000 views and 50 subscribers average over the last 7 days. Subscribers down a little bit, 53 subscribers per day average over the last 7 days. So it's above 50, but just is. Views, of course, way up because of all the content from CES. 16,000 views per day average over the last 7 days. Additionally, I should mention that some of the pieces that I did are getting quoted in a bunch of other like website articles and vlogs. I've counted at least 3 places that my video is either directly linked or referenced with a link, either embedded or linked to. And I'm starting to get more pops on videos that kind of had simmered down. Starting last night, I got another uptick on them. So those are continuing to come along. So I would expect to see more of that in the coming days, because as it stands, excuse me, I think my videos are the only ones that have gone hands-on with any of the products, because I was there and I had inside access. So I was able to take products in the Whisper Suite and shoot more in-depth stuff than just through the glass. So that's do it first, right? Do it first. That's the thing. It wasn't best and it wasn't unique or different, but it was definitely first, and that's helping. So, subscriber-wise, when I talked briefly from my hotel at CES last week, I did the one vlog. We were nearing 44,000, so we crossed that. So we're now at 44,150 some last time I looked. So nice big tick up. With the subs down a little bit over the last few days, it's still good to see. Over the last week we had, still accomplished something, even though it wasn't acceleration on that front. So one thing goes up, another goes down. Let's talk about today then. With my sinuses as they are, and coming off of the week, I think I'm going to try to take it a little bit easy today and focus on writing. I have a lot of homework writing to do. I have a post-CES report to write for my friends at My Arcade. I have next few videos to write, a couple more things. I've got to pick some video topics for a potential advertiser to take a look at, sponsorship stuff. I have a lot of backlogged things that I would have been doing throughout the day along with regular work last week that I wasn't able to do because I was at CES, and that focuses all your time. You don't really have time to do much of anything else. It's like old trade shows that I did in my old job, where I'm standing in one place, walking the same square, 40 square feet for 10 hours a day, and it wears on your feet, it wears on your shins and your calves and your thighs and your back, and in this case, because it's so dry in Nevada, my sinuses too. So, and I'll be preparing for the podcast edit tomorrow. It's kind of a longer, it's a musical podcast. It's reviewing an album from 1984. And so there's music to insert into it. So I wanted to get some editing done so that tomorrow when we edit, I have a head start. So the extra stuff we do won't push us beyond the couple hours it normally takes on the Twitch stream tomorrow. I feel like there are 1,000 more things to talk about, but you don't want to watch a 6-hour vlog. So we'll debrief some more stuff as I think about it. I made some notes over the next week. It's good to be back in the studio. It's comfortable here. I love traveling, but I'm also a creature of super habits, so it's nice to be standing in the same old spot, on the same old rug, at the same old tripod, talking to you again. And thank you, everyone, for so many kind thoughts and messages and comments and everything throughout the week that I was gone. I see all of you, and I'm so continuously grateful that you stop in to see how this nerd is doing on this little experiment. So thanks so much. That's going to do it. I'm going to get after the things I have to do today. I have several videos I want to do. I thought I could knock a short one out today. If I feel better, I may. We'll see how that goes. But definitely over the coming couple of days, I have several more than I have planned. So thank you so much for stopping in to check out today's vlog. If you did, if you're here every day, I love you for that. I continue to. I'm so grateful that you're part of my support system and help me stay motivated. Please do something great for yourself today on Monday, and I will talk to you again next year day. Bye-bye.